I'm Ernesto Garcia. I'm the principal of Ernesto Garcia Interior Design. I am an architect. I have a master's of architecture, and I've been doing interior design since I was in college. I'm originally from Argentina. I studied architecture at the same university as Cesar Pelli. The desert is a fabulous place to work because of the abundance of light and the fact that when you have this much light, everything in the rainbow is a possibility. So these clients were interested in a very traditional European home, and I had worked in Europe quite a bit. I worked in Italy, Spain, and France, and so not only I studied that architecture and art and design, but I also lived and worked there. So they thought I would be very well suited for this particular home. Well, this property is one of a kind because of all the very tailored and exclusive treatments and designs, particularly on flooring, the medallions, the borders. You know, some of them have 12 different marbles, and I designed them one by one, and we submitted all the materials to the fabricators overseas. So all the floors are imported. The materials for the columns, the way we would treat the different domes, arches, and groin vaults throughout hallways. The use of background illuminated onyx on the fountains throughout the house. Everything was completely planned and very deliberate. As you know, I'm completely fascinated with the abundance of light in the desert. So while they were framing and building the house, I would walk throughout the spaces and see how the light came into the room and affected and whatever. And that determined also the degree of saturation of colors that I use in the different rooms and throughout the space. The home has a beautiful floor plan. Every room frames the incredible views that surround the home. You know, there are some incredible views of the valley. There is something very majestic when you come into the foyer and you have this double staircase that just embraces you. The columns throughout the spaces, you know, these marble columns that just frame and virtually define and enhance every space. So it's like musical compass, you know, you see how they are placed throughout the space almost rhythmically, and I love that. The home is rather large. It has 9 bedrooms, 10.5 bathrooms, and it's 16,000 square feet. The home is positioned on the site to take advantage of the fabulous views that we have of Camelback. My clients' husband and wives are gourmet cooks. So they wanted a kitchen that would suit their fascination with international cuisine, particularly Mexican cuisine. We had to find a place for a tamalera in the kitchen. It has 2 incredibly large islands. The appliances are also state-of-the-art. She loves blue. So the stone that I use throughout is blue Bahia, which is a Brazilian stone that has this beautiful combo of cobalt and cerulean blue. I designed a very complex coffered ceiling with beautiful finished carpentry details, which was finished to perfection. The home has amenities that would rival any of the valley's best resorts. Not only does it have a large wine cellar, but it has a large wine tasting room, beautiful bar, an incredible theater, and of course there is a gym and many other amenities throughout. Walking into the master, you know, it's kind of like a grand experience because there is an ample wide hallway, beautifully patterned marble on the floor, and it leads you to the main chamber. Of course, there's a beautiful sitting area by a fireplace. And then you walk into the space where there is the jacuzzi, and it's in what Italians call a girola because it's like a round space with columns. So you can soak in there and have this incredible view of the valley. The master closet is something because, you know, there will never be any complaint between husband and wife, I don't have enough space. It's just grand. The home even has an elevator. This home requires to be experienced inside, walking. You have to visit it.